My name's Peter Annabel. I have been doing beekeeping since 1985. I normally work bees without gloves, and it's nothing for me to get stung maybe 30 or 40 times on the hand over a day. The European honeybee, and it was actually brought over here back in the 1820s. The native Australian bees, there are something like 50 different species. So honey has been in Australia for thousands of years. Bees do two jobs. They collect nectar and they collect pollen. There are three types of bees in the hive. There is a queen bee, and that queen can lay up to a couple of 100,000 eggs a year. There is a drone bee, which is a male bee. All they do is sit around the hive all day waiting for a queen to hatch and fly off so that they can mate with her. And there is the worker bee. All the worker bees and the bees that look after the queens are actually female bees. The scientists say that a honeybee in its lifetime will only produce a tablespoon of honey. Different times of the year I extract different types of honey. At the moment, the honey that I'm extracting is ironbark. Flavours of honey, of course, are influenced by where the bees are getting the nectar from. There are heaps and heaps of plants out there. Orange trees, the bees will work orange trees, and the actual honey that you get off it has an orange flavour to it. Honey is one of those things that's just a personal taste. Some people like a dark honey, some people like a light honey. My honey is natural. My honey is raw, which means that it hasn't been heat processed, and it's pure, which means that there's been nothing added to it. Honey has a lot of medicinal purposes. Now, we have leptospermum here on the Central Coast. It's up on the Somersby Plateau, and the honey that I've produced off that normally comes out at about a +8. Honey is also prebiotic, which means it's good for your intestines and guts as well. Beekeeping is one of those things where it's like fishing, I guess. There's a lot of exaggerations and stories. I've dropped whole beehives off the side of trucks and they've split open, and you've got 200,000 angry bees deciding that they don't like you anymore. We've been around the world 3 times so far. That's courtesy of honey. Everywhere we go, Leonie says, "This is honey money."